Good morning. Happy Thursday. Oh, sorry I'm late. Good morning, good morning. Applejacks and Amelia. Nah, I do have bills. Y'all are crazy. Good morning. Sorry, guys. I'm here. All right, so I've only taken 2 trades. I have a break even here, and then I had a trade that lost. I had one trade that I missed. Well, I wouldn't say missed. I sat out of it because of it reacting off of a zone that I used to not be able to trade off of, but I keep forgetting it doesn't matter anymore. And then I did have one trade where I actually just didn't get filled. Um, and the one trade that lost, I don't even remember what was that trade? I don't know. I don't remember actually. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was like questionable because it was a counter trend trade and it touched a level I don't think I want to actually trade off of. But because it's like a whatever type of day, we have to blow these account. Well, the Apex one needs to blow today, and then the Top Step one needs to blow tomorrow. But I'm probably just gonna blow them both today. Um, so yeah, so it was just like, oh, this is kind of iffy, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. And that's that. Let's see. That's a pretty weird trade. 30, 44. Okay. I did do a little bit more back testing yesterday. I was so tired yesterday, y'all. I was exhausted in jury duty. Oh yeah. In the middle of yesterday's jury duty session, I actually went on ChatGPT and asked it to write me a formal resignation from jury duty because the irrelevant questions are driving me crazy. So I will likely be sending that today because I don't think I can continue. I was excited about the crime lab presentation that's coming soon, as well as being able to tour the jail. But let me tell you something. I could tour a bunch of jails on YouTube, okay? First of all, don't tell us about that the first week, and then the jail tour is the week before the last week, and then the crime lab experience is 2 weeks before the last week. Are you trying to encourage me to say? Then they said that we might possibly be a little backed up, so we're supposed to be off the Wednesday of Thanksgiving, like that week, and they talking about us coming in on Monday. What? Huh? No, no, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. So, yeah, I can't see myself doing that. 20. So yeah, I don't see that happening for myself. Hello? Did y'all see that just now? Let me tell y'all something. 919 is a very weird time. I kid y'all not. I used to not trade from 919 to like 921. Don't ask me why. Because I would see these weird spikes like this, and it was like consistently happening. It was very weird. 31 listing. 126. Damn, I missed that one. I wanted to take this buy, but I kind of missed it. Once I have this stuff like embedded in my head, I should be okay. But the process of doing so, 31. think the previous low is right there, so I'm not gonna sell right there. That was a textbook buy though, off of the new low, and I definitely would have gotten filled right there on that bar. But anyway, yeah, I have typed up my formal resignation letter. I legit can't take it anymore. It was so bad yesterday that I ended up walking out in the middle of one of the detectives answering questions. I walked out. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning. Welcome to the stream, Alpines Trading. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, True Seeker. Sorry, guys, I'm going back. Name in the chat already. Accidental 6160 in your personal account. Girl, what? Congratulations. That is dope. Yeah, ChatGPT, baby. Accidentally transferred to my bank account. But yeah, y'all, I walked out legit in the middle of the detective answering questions. I was so irritated and so frustrated. I walked out and I went out to where the secretary sits. What is this? Oh, that's a resistance. I mean, a support level. I'm like, what the hell is that level right there? Excuse me. That would have been a break even anyway. Yeah, so I went out to where the secretary sits. There was a bunch of officers that were about to testify out there, as well as one of the lawyers that spent the majority of the afternoon with us. And the secretary just kind of looked at me and I was like, I'm sorry. I said I had to excuse myself. I said the stupid questions are driving me crazy again. And she was like, oh. And so all the officers were looking and I was like, yeah. I'm like, I know I've been complaining about this since week 2, but today it was really, really bad. And I just don't know if I can continue. And so when the detective who was answering questions at the time that I walked out, when hold on, what is that? 6:43. That invalidated itself at the last second. But anyway, so when the detective who was answering questions at the time that I walked out, when him and the lawyer came out, I was like, I am so sorry that I walked out in the middle of you talking. Like, I hope you don't find it disrespectful. Their stupid questions drive me so crazy. Like, and I just was over it. Like, and so the lawyer was like, oh, I didn't even realize you were out here. I was like, yeah. I said, so in the future, if you ever see me walk out in the middle of you answering questions, like your testimony is done and you're answering questions, please don't be offended. Like, I legit have been struggling since week 1 for real, but for real week 2. And I told them, I was like, I was ready to quit week 2 because of their questions. You know what I mean? And so they were like, it's all good. So I turned to all the officers. I was like, and for you guys as well, after you are done presenting, if they start asking you stupid questions and I walk out, don't find it disrespectful. I'm sorry. They were like, it's all good. And so one of the lawyers was like, yeah, I've worked with some pretty interesting people, but some of those questions, I was like, yeah, it was bad. It's really bad. Bought 11 contracts instead of one. Oh my goodness. Hey, you held it. Applejack, I'm telling you, like, okay, so what really completely set me off, we had this case that I can't give specifics yet, but basically it started off as a fender bender. No serious injuries, like I'm talking like fender bender. But then it escalated into a felony, like felony crimes happen after, right? And so the whole thing, remember, we are only here to listen to the evidence and determine whether or not there is enough evidence to go to trial. That is our only jobs here. Okay. So, part of the felony that happened was audio recorded. Okay? All you need to know. Is there enough evidence? Absolutely. So here goes the stupid questions. Well, with this fender bender, did the black box show how fast these people were going? We're not here for that. What does it matter? It don't matter if they was traveling 5 miles an hour or 105 miles an hour. That's not part of the felony. Then there was a question of did he say why he was on the road at that time of night? Then it was, so the person who got hit is the person who committed the felonies. So then there was a statement of, well, really, this person is the victim because they were the ones who were hit in the accident. What? Y'all, it was just so, ugh. I really be wanting to scream, can you shut the fuck up and stop asking questions? Please. That's what I be wanting to say, but I can't say it. And I kind of be a little angry because I can't say it. And it's always the same two. It's the same two oldest people. Like, ugh. And then I still stand by what I say in that I don't understand why people who are not in law are trying to question, like, well, how come these charges and how come this? And don't you think this should be upgraded to this and this should? No, I think you should shut up. In real life, I do. I think you should shut up because I think you don't know what you're talking about. Like, and these be the people who they don't understand the basic stuff. You don't understand basics, but you want to ask a lawyer to up the charges or drop this or like, be quiet. Please. I beg of you. Please stop. If you don't understand basics, I don't think that you should suggest anything. You have the most questions about the most stupid stuff, about the most basic stuff that we literally see every single week. Just shut up. Yes, stay focused. And I agree, Janelle. Like, I feel like I understand that you want a vast, like, you want a good mixture. You want different ethnicities and races, and you want different religions and all these different things. You want this, and I get it. However, please stop inviting these people. Please. My favorite one of all, and this wasn't even from one of the geriatrics, actually. My favorite one of all was the question of, is DFS involved? So a family member can't take them? Okay, and if they're not, are you gonna go take the kids? You're gonna go do your civic duty of go fostering these children? No, you're not. So get out of these people's business. And what, it don't matter. So yeah, I've written up my formal resignation and I will likely be emailing it today because I want my sanity back. I'm not gonna get it being in there. I'm not. I'm just not. So I'm over it. All right, let me see something. How much do I have left in this account? Like $300. I'm gonna blow these accounts. But I'll probably blow them after I'm done trading because I still have the one Top Step account that's part of the copy trading, so I'm still gonna like try to get back into profit, but the other accounts I am gonna, it's not your job to determine what the charge should be. Exactly. Like, there was one time where I did say I don't think this should be a charge, and that's only strictly based off of what we've learned so far. So like, essentially it has something to do with like a charge of exhibiting, but based on the testimony, there was no exhibiting. So I was like, I have a question about that because in your testimony and the detective's testimony, you both said that the person didn't see it. So how is it exhibiting? You know, something simple like that, cool. Like that makes sense. But I also am very intelligent, I'm very smart, and I take a lot of notes and I pay attention. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, the notes that I take are so good that 3 weeks ago we had like a case where there was co-defendants, right? And we only went through two of them. And at the time, they were like, "Oh, there's a third suspect that we think such and such, such and such." So I'm like, "All right, cool." So yesterday is when that person came about. Well, in the docket, when they list the co-defendants, they'll have the defendant and then the co-defendants will be pretty small, like right underneath them. So when I looked at the case and I saw that there were co-defendants, I immediately remembered the name and I said, "Oh, we just had this case a couple of weeks ago." And immediately I'm like, all right, so I knew in my head, okay, what was going on, right? Hold on one second. Actually, I don't want to take that. That's an extension. I don't want to take that. Um, I was gonna look to try to buy here if it sets up properly, which it doesn't look like it's going to, but I'm not because the zigzag is not attached to the correct bar. But anyway, so I'm like, all right, so we had this on, I think it was like the 23rd of October or something. Cool. So we had two alternates yesterday, which I think was both of their first day. I'm not sure. I think one of them might have came before, but we had two alternates yesterday. So they weren't there, when we did the first case. And so when they presented the case, they were like, I'm pretty sure we presented this before you guys. So because of that, they didn't really go into the specifics of the entire crime, just more so like this person's involvement or whatever. And so afterwards, when they left out and after we deliberated, I was like, hey, just so you to understand, like, this is what happened. So I looked at my notes. I was like, this is what happened, kind of thing. These people don't be taking notes. Okay. They don't. Because all of them were like looking super confused. Like, I'm like, yeah, you guys, this is what happened. Oh, yeah, yeah, I do remember that. Take some freaking notes, people. Especially if you know that we have like a co-defendant case and we're not doing them all at the same time. Just take notes, man. It's screwing me over today. Anyone having issues? Your trade of wouldn't close your limit order? Mm. Hmm. Just now? So I have a question. In Trade of there's no way for you to cancel all your orders, like in the orders tab. I can't believe the market. Well, the market actually has not been that bad today. There's like a couple of. I didn't get filled on one. I think I sat out of maybe two or missed two. So I guess it hasn't been that bad. All right, we got some movement. Right, 2.3. I really want a little bit more volume in this swing. Just a tad, but I don't think it's going to happen. Nope, I knew it. 92. It's not going to work. Very interesting. I would need that to be a trap in order for this to work. And it's not. Is it? No, it's not. All right, so we're at the point of control for the day. That's why they're just doing that. Why is that? Oh, because it's a double top. It's pointless to take a sell here. I would have to break even at that buy rotation level. It's too close. Still too close. If we can push up a little bit, I would be able to take it. That's a little better. Now it's not. There's too much delta in this bar. And of course, it still works out. 162. Has to trap. Oh, that's why. All right, I forgot. I need to put the price line on my order flow chart. Uh-oh. I'm like, why can't I see where the price is? That's why. I'm gonna take another trade. So, what the dumb question is, you would have had more fun there than looking at the charts. Really? I haven't I haven't even looked to see what the price action or anything was, and I didn't watch anybody's streams either yesterday. Oh, that's what my one trade was that lost. Now that it's about to set up again, I remember. Basically, I tried to get into an early trend trade. I don't really know where it is. What time is it? Hold on, I'll show y'all in a minute. I remember now. And basically, my conclusion that I came up with is that I need for it to rotate over my minor half trend a certain way, which that used to be a rule anyway. But in the limited back test that I have, I didn't have it set up that way very much. I don't think at all, actually. So I was just like, well, we'll just chance it. It doesn't really matter. That's what it was. Um, 130, that's not gonna work out. Anyway, basically, my minor half trend went through the body of both the entry candle and the previous reversal candle. And whenever I take early entries like that, I don't like for that to happen. Like before, I didn't like for that to happen, and now I see that I still don't. C2. All right, we could trap here. I need a trap, and I need the delta to be positive. Nope, that's not a trap. But if that works out, we're at the major support level, and it looks like we're kind of having trouble pushing through it. Oh, that was the trap I wanted. See what happens. It's at a weak level, so I'm not all the way sure about those yet. If it loses, that's fine. The loss should blow the accounts, which is cool. We did have a zigzag change immediately, which is a little iffy. It's weak, so I don't expect much. We're still working on the weak levels. I used to not take trades at the weak levels at all. So let's just see what happens. Target filled. Okay. Now I'm break even. So it does still work out. I missed the initial entry. I had to enter into it late, but that's just because the delta changed so late. But it still worked out, so whatever. I definitely was in that trade longer than I would have liked to be. Hey, nice. Congratulations, new trader. I ate some fatty barbecue pork yesterday, and you still have leftovers? Oop, Janelle said pork. Ma'am. New came in with the flex. Don't play with him. 51. We're too close to the middle VWAP right there. I have to break even there, so I'm gonna sit out unless we push further before we reject. 51. I can't say for the most part the rules are a lot easier. But there's just a couple that I still kind of have to embed in my brain. And that was exactly what I wanted. Literally exactly what I wanted, but it was just too close to the break even level. So it was like, what, 4 ticks away from it. Let's see, 17. I think the smartest thing I did too was put that order flow chart where when I move my cursor on my entry chart, it moves the chart over there too. That is so much more helpful than the way I was doing it before. Because now when I forget what number it is, I can, within 2 seconds, I could see it. All right, I'm going to draw the risk to reward here because that was a trade. I just didn't take it because of the break-even level being so close. We do have crude oil coming in 15 minutes. So I'm going to stop trading at 9:55, and at that time, I'm going to go get me some more water. Just the FYI. I'm going to disappear for a couple of seconds. Oh yeah, y'all. So first of all, thank you for everyone who's using my code. I got super surprised 2 nights ago and then last night. So I don't know if it's because with FTT shutting down that so many people are coming back to Apex or what, but like around, I don't remember what month. I'll have to like go look inside of my account. But I do remember last month my normal commissions were like cut in half, right? And I mean it is what it is. But I kind of suspected it was because just so many people were just elsewhere, right? And literally, so on average, I probably pull in about $400 a month, somewhere around that. That's not bad for a very small YouTube channel, right? Last month it was 200 and something. Like my transactions were literally in half. Well, 2 nights ago, I got an email that there was like 40 something transactions for over $200. And I was like, I put my glasses on because I said, huh, are you sure? So then last night, hold on, because I might 79, 79. It needs to trap because it's weak. It's not a trap at the moment. But anyway, so last night, I think my commissions alone, it was like 79 transactions, and the commissions were like maybe almost $400 or something. I was like, huh? I had to put my glasses on this morning again. So thank you to everyone who's using my code. I don't know what happened, but thank you. But that was a like huge surprise, very huge surprise. And I'm thankful and I'm grateful for you guys. That was pretty nice. So like this month, I basically more than double my usual average month, which is pretty cool. I forgot the number. Oh, 79. That's probably not gonna work out. So the delta of this bar is 79. I want this to be a trap, but the delta has to be more than 79. Mainly because there's weakness here. This is a weak pullback. Did I write the zigzag change there? I did. All right, cool. Now you could buy you a Christmas gift. Now she trifling. Man, I told my mom, I was like, for me, I told you guys, I didn't get into putting my journey on YouTube for that. It's a nice bonus. Absolutely. I would never complain about it. But this was just my way of holding myself accountable and having accountability partners and building a community. And it just so happens that that's a part that comes with it. And I'm absolutely grateful. I honestly didn't even think that you can, I didn't think that you could really make that much off of affiliate commissions just from, streaming and stuff like that. I YouTube revenue is a whole different ball game. Being in the finance space, you do make more money per thousand views, but it's kind of whatever with that, right? But I think when Methodical started putting out content regarding how much he made per month in affiliate commissions with a smaller channel, I was like, damn. Like I legit would have never expected that you can make that much. Honestly, I would have never. Would have never. 35. I think last month he has what, 6,000 subscribers. I think in his video he said last month he made like 16,000 in affiliate commissions. So imagine the people with tens of thousands of subscribers and viewership, and yeah. Yeah. 35. This isn't gonna set up the way I want. All right, so 26 needs to be more than 26 and it has to trap. All right. So that invalidated itself. Oh yeah, I do have to stop trading in about 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes. Yeah, 16K. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? You that shares what he makes in affiliates, kind of nice to hear. Yeah, absolutely, I agree. Because I get why some people don't, because technically, like in the, I'm pretty sure in the terms and conditions, you're not supposed to say exactly how much you make. That's why he doesn't tell you like, oh, this much came from here and this much came from here. He just tells you how much he made in affiliate commissions total, because that wouldn't be, a breach of contract or a breach of the terms, because he wasn't specific on where he's getting what from. You know what I mean? But it is nice to know that somebody's being transparent about that. Because I just feel like if you're transparent about everything else, why won't you share your affiliate commissions? I mean, it's not like people are using your code because they like you, right? So it's not like people are going to be like, oh, you make $100,000 a month in affiliate commissions, I'm not going to use your code anymore. You have some people who spread the wealth. They'll, kind of use different codes from different different streamers that they like. But for the most part, people just use the code of the person that they like the most. They don't just, flip back and forth and stuff like that. So I don't really understand why people are so secretive about it. I don't get it. And I've seen certain streamers who are transparent about like how much they get in payouts from, from actually pulling money out of props and stuff like that. But when people ask about their affiliate commissions, they feel like it's an invasion of privacy. Why? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. 20. I don't like how small of a number that is. It's gonna be kind of hard to. Unless we try. Did I miss 84? Okay, no, I didn't. Yeah, Methodical is making bank. You just getting home from work? Are you gonna trade the rest of the session or what you gonna do? Very inspirational. I agree. think some of it was FGT. I can't remember the timing of the affiliate, so it would be less starting it. Ah, okay. I didn't know if he ever really got his affiliate commissions from them since, a lot of people just weren't getting paid, period. 20. All right, I gotta remember this pattern. All right. What number is that? 1.5. I hate when the delta that I'm looking at is such a small number that I'm afraid it's gonna like invalidate itself right after I'm in the trade. Right now it's completely invalidated though, so I'm cool. I don't gotta worry about accidentally getting in. 20. Some of these I'm probably gonna feel more comfortable if I just let the bar close and just buy click myself in. Just when the delta is too small. Oh, now that changed to something else though. Wait, wait, wait. You're moving too fast. It's gonna be a trap. Oh, I can't trade anymore anyway. Hold on, guys. It's medium impact news coming. Glad I looked. Let me go get some water real quick. All right. See what crude oil does. Sometimes we get a little bit of movement, and sometimes it literally is irrelevant. Oh, okay, wait. Did you guys hold on? For any of you guys who have NinjaTrader accounts, did you guys get the invite to the NinjaTrader arena? Oh, let me go back. Because I want 2 giveaways on trading with Travis giveaways, but I've listened to him for a few years now. Oh, that's nice. I feel like I've seen trading with Travis before. Giveaway cash to buy more using his code. That's the smartest thing to do. Striking out with PAs today. May send another bracket order later today. Do it. You've been doing well with that. We're gonna do the same thing we've been doing for the past 3 days. You liked the price action of the last 3 days? Or you didn't? No invite? I don't know if it's based on how long you've had NinjaTrader accounts or what, but basically, I'll read it to you. It says, as a valued member of our trading community, you're invited to help us beta test the all new NinjaTrader Arena, the place for futures trading competitions. Test your smarts against fellow future traders and yourself for the chance to win cash prizes. Show your skills, put your strategies to the test in a simulated environment, compete for big prizes. Every trade brings you closer to winning rewards. Be part of the action. The competition is fierce but fun and it's risk free. It kicks off Monday and it goes until Friday. Um, it's a beta thing. So it says, as a beta tester, your insights will be invaluable as we refine and improve the arena user experience. Plus, we've got cash prizes. $5,000 in prizes will go to the top 10 participants, with $1,500 going to the number one performer. You can trade in the arena on NinjaTrader desktop, web, and mobile. To place trades in the competition environment, go to the account drop down in the platform and select your competition simulation account. And then it just says to register. So I was thinking about doing it. I don't know, especially since she's not doing jury duty anymore. I can't. So I should have time. I should have time, but we'll see. We will see, because why not? All right, we got 15 minutes left. I guess today wasn't really that bad. Not really. So it is also looking like, so usually when we reject like this, I only take buys until we hit the next zone. And if it decides to kind of bounce between zones, then I'll just, once it hits one zone, I go in that direction. I might not actually have to do that anymore. I will have to see, but I think that I could just, even if we trade inside of the zone, I could still take the trades. So we'll see. There was a couple of trades like that actually today. I know at least two, and I know I would have gotten filled on at least one. So yeah, that's something that I'll probably be looking at, because yeah, I don't really think it matters being inside the zone anymore. But we'll see. Yeah, it was an email, Janelle. It's like same thing all week, so might as well trade with the trending chop. I feel you. Because we got to get used to every market condition. Once you can identify it, if you can figure out how to trade it, that's all that really matters. Because if you can be really versatile and be able to be profitable when the market is choppy or trending, man, you good money. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. All right. Janelle, I might. I have to see what size accounts they give us. As long as and I should be able to, as long as I could trade it alongside what I'm already doing, I'll do it. Because what I'll do, I'll risk 10% of the account size on every trade, making sure that margin requirements and stuff like that is fine. And I have it pretty easy on my accounts dashboard. I have the size column to where I can just manually input how many contracts I want. So like, let's say I wanted this one to be, I don't know what number that is because I just used the roller, 4. So I can just say, oh, I want 4 contracts on this. And then if nothing is in the follower, then it'll just be 1. So it'll be easy for me to do that. What did it say I have to do? As you register and compete in the arena, please send any questions, bugs. To secure your spot, register today. So far, there's 209 participants. Grand prize is 1,500, but it doesn't say the rest of it. Hold on, I'm gonna try to sign up. All right, let's see. Ten winners will split the prize pool. Okay, so they're giving you a $25,000 account. So it says first prize is 1,500, second is 1,000, third is 750, and fourth to 10th all get 250. Wait, do not use a username or account name associated to a brokerage. Oh. Your player name is visible to other participants on competition leaderboards. All right, I joined. Let's see. So you can trade 9 products. You could trade ES, NASDAQ, crude oil, gold, micro Bitcoin, MES, MNQ. Oh, okay. So basically you could trade ES, NQ, crude oil, gold, the micro versions of those, and then you could trade micro Bitcoin. That's what it looks like. Okay. I guess we're gonna do it. 31, 28. So winning streak came to an end. I'm out for real, for real. Oh no. It was on your fundeds though, right? Yep. Like Amelia said, now you restart. What was your streak? What did your streak get up to? Friday. Why is your thinkorswim broke? What is it doing? They could do a better grand prize. Thank you, Janelle. They could. It's probably because it's their first one though. Because this is some kind of beta testing of, I guess maybe they're gonna do these events more often. I don't know, but it'd actually be pretty cool. I'll participate. Why not? Only thing I could do is lose. That's the worst thing that could happen for something that's free. Simulated accounts must maintain margins sufficient to meet NinjaTrader margin requirements to continue placing trades during the competition. Liquidations of trades may occur if a position trade margin increase or market movement results in an under-margined account status. Finalized leaderboard standings and prize payouts will be based on total P&L realized and unrealized in participants' simulated account at the time the competition ends. Okay, and they're gonna have a leaderboard. Let me make sure. So they're gonna have a leaderboard that shows the ranking, the player name, the number of contracts, I guess, that they've traded, and their total P&L. All right, I can dig it. $28. All right, so I just have to remember that one follows the same. Mm. What happened to you? What happened to you? What? What's wrong? That dude is negative 94% in his cup, and he said he was going to win every year. I'm weak. 91% sellers when NQ was running up. Ah, I got you. Been averaging 350 to 400 a day. I was hoping to request another. Oh, so your streak ended on your elite, but you're still pissed. Wait, why are you pissed at Amelia? What? Wait, why? I'm lost. I am lost. Janelle, you didn't do too bad. Like you could still get to a payout pretty soon though, right? So what happened to you? Ain't shit happened to me. What happened to you? See, this is gonna make me want to complete my back test because I actually want to put forth pretty good effort, you know? But whatevs. I ain't doing it. My back is hurting me a little bit. I need to I'm probably right after I'm done journaling. I think I'm gonna go work out. My soreness from Sunday's workout just went away this morning. Okay, this morning. So I wasn't able to walk my mile all week because it was no way. Because now that it's cold outside, when I walk on the treadmill, I walk on an incline. There was no way I was going to be able to do that, even at the slowest pace. Mm-mm. Yeah, this is done. We're done here. Well, maybe not. I'll be patient. Anything can happen in 60 seconds. Oh. Oh, I didn't see the word that. I thought you were saying you were still pissed at Amelia. I'm like, what happened? I didn't see that. Okay. This is real money he lost. Oh, wow. You believed all his BS. Well, even though he's not a good trader, and the thing is, all he did was take Wyckoff strategies and concepts and teach it to y'all. So don't feel bad. At least he found a way to teach something that can be a little complicated and make it a little bit more simplified for you. He just sucks. Oh, my stream stopped? Oh, I don't know. I don't have any dropped frames. Full day tomorrow, you off? Here for the cup. Yeah, I think Amelia in the Robbins Cup, I do think you put up your own money. I'm trying to think. Oh, what just happened to all my screens? What the hell? Just clicked on this first time. What you trading? Hello, Bryce. Good morning. I am trading the Nasdaq and I'm using Renko bars. If I'm still here, my screens just went out. But yeah, I'm trading the Nasdaq. These are 16 tick Renko bars. I scalp for 18 ticks at a time. And I'm done trading, so you're a little late. No, I'm just kidding. I only trade until 10:15 because my strategy is pretty volume based. I went from volume to order flow strictly to back to volume to now, as of today is basically day 2, trading a combination of the two. And every time I make a huge transition with my strategy, I don't back test. We just take the data from each day and kind of go from there. So I mean, to be break even, it's not really that bad for day two. I don't really have much backtest data. But yeah, so because the majority of my strategy is kind of volume based and I just kind of incorporate order flow with it, I stopped trading at 10:15 because that's when volume typically drops a little bit for lunchtime, and then obviously the volume completely dips when lunchtime comes. And because I'm somebody who wants to be able to be consistent with the times I trade, I don't come back in the afternoon. So whatever does not happen in that first hour and what 45 minutes, it just ain't gonna happen for me. No, I'm trading combines. You can look up there. So I'm very transparent with my P&L, with account balances and all of that. So you can always see my P&L up there. So I'm trading an Apex account, and then the one that says September and November on it, those are Top Step accounts and they are combines. I'm not trading my PA right now. I have one PA with Apex. I actually accidentally got it back in March. I was trying to fail the account and ended up actually passing it. And so it took me about 6 months to actually start trading in that account because I knew my strategy was not ready yet. I actually was profitable before in a live account. I just really started trading prop accounts not too about a year ago, really. But I used to intraday swing trade, which I got tired of because I didn't want to be on the charts all day. So for the last 11 months, I've been trying to develop a scalping strategy with very, very specific rules. Because and I wanted a positive or one-to-one risk to reward ratio, which was important to me because most people who scalp, they have a very negative risk to reward ratio, and that does not work for my brain. So trying to, develop a one-to-one risk to reward ratio, scalping the most volatile instrument during the most volatile hours of the market being open is a little insane, but that's what I have set out to do. And it's been 11 months and it's been a freaking roller coaster. And I'm not going to lie, there have been times where I'm like, I'm just going to go back to doing what I used to do in my personal account that I was very successful with. But I also ain't no punk, okay? I'm going to get this. But yeah, so all right. So here are my accounts. This account I'm actually about to blow right when I get off the stream because it renews tomorrow. And then I'm not gonna blow the September account because it doesn't renew until the 16th, so I'll just still trade it tomorrow. It's really no big deal. But this is where I'm at. So basically just a break even day. I took 4 trades. Let me go to my trade performance. Took 4 trades and I won one, lost one, and broke even on two. Like I said, that very first trade that I lost, I'm pretty sure because of the particular setup and the way that the entry bar and previous reversal bar rotated over my half trend. I'm pretty sure that was actually the problem with that particular trade because when I used to trade strictly volume and even before when I was trading order flow, I couldn't trade that particular rotation pattern because the half trend went through the body of my entry bar and the previous reversal bar. And usually I like it to go through like the body of the first one and the wick of the entry, or the wick of the reversal bar and the body of the entry. Doesn't matter, but I don't like the body body combo. So if it wasn't for that trade, I would have been positive today, but that's okay. I did miss a couple trades. I sat out of a couple trades and all of them of course won, because that's what happens when you sit out of trades. It's always the winners that do that. But yeah. You sent some suggestions coming. Trenches. That's the pretty lady. Good morning, Blackout News Network. Good morning. Thank you. Yes, I scalp. I don't like doing anything else but scalping. I think it's because I've and one day I'll make a video about this, but I've been trading off and on for 10 years. So when I first came to YouTube, people just thought I could not trade. It's not that. It's just I can't trade the way I'm trying to trade, which is why I'm trying to develop a strategy to do it. But I have swing traded, been in trades for weeks at a time. I have intraday swing trade. Now I'm trying to develop a scalping strategy. I have traded binary options before with Nadex. I've done it all, right? And for me, I just rather know my fate in 10 seconds. I've been in trades for 2 weeks, came 10 pips from, because I used to trade Forex when I did that, 10 pips from hitting my take profit, and after 2 weeks it hits my stop loss. I've been in trades for hours, and it comes close to my take profit, and then we come back to the break even. I used to be like an all or nothing trader for a while, and then it was like, okay, well then we'll just set a break even at this point. And it was just too much. Like, I just rather know my fate in 10 seconds, and then we can move on to the next trade. You trade pre-market and usually the second hour. Oh, thank you, Heart and Soul. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, am I gonna be here? Yes, I will be here tomorrow. Yeah, pre-market. So when I used to intraday swing trade, I would trade pre-market. I would usually get on about 7 o'clock. I used to trade all different instruments, not just the NASDAQ, but eventually I got tired of watching paint dry, you know? And I just felt like my mindset was, if I can master the most volatile instrument, why do I want to sit here and watch paint dry at the same time? Because I used to trade NASDAQ, ES, Russell. I never really liked the Dow that much. Um, I traded crude oil, gold, and those were kind of like the five that I would really pay the most attention to. For a long time in my personal account, though, I used to also trade bonds. I loved trading bonds. I used to go for 21 ticks on the bonds in my personal account, and 21 ticks with that is over $600. So I really, really like that. But what I did not like is how long I had to be on the charts. And y'all, I would have my laptop open while I'm sleeping. I would have it behind me. I would have alerts going off all night. Open one eye, is it, no, it's not, okay, go back to sleep. And it drove me crazy. So eventually I got rid of the overnight session, and I would just start at 7 a.m. and then I would stop like probably 15 minutes before the market opens at 8:30, and then I would trade till about 11 o'clock or so, take like an hour break, come back at 1 o'clock. It was just a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. And I just was over it. So I quit trading for a while. And then this time when I came back, so in my 10-year journey, it's been way more off than on. But the times that I was trading, I was usually trading well. So the last time I traded in my personal account I stopped in 2022. Yeah, 22. So about 2 years ago. And it wasn't because I wasn't profitable. It was because I was working overnight as a nurse. I had a credit repair business. So, I would get off work in the morning, take a shower, sit down, and now I have to work on client files. And so because I had just so much going on at the time, I decided to be stupid and let trading be the thing that I gave up. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me because I don't know. And so this time around, I was like, all right, I want to do this again, but I want to actually figure out scalping. And I don't want to do it the way a lot of people do. Oh, there's congestion over here to the left, so we're just going to enter a trade and, DCA and all these other things. That was not my zhuzh. I'm like, no, we're going to do a one-to-one. And I told myself I was going to give myself about a year to really put forth the effort into it. So I shut my business down, which I will never go back to. And I really don't want to go back into nursing either, to be honest with you. So it was just like, all right, let's really devote a whole year of chart time, and you'll figure it out. And at this point, 11 months later, I'm closer than I've ever been. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Yes, Timothy, I do stream daily. And thank you for the sub. Thank you. Thank you. You need your dopamine hit quicker, I swear. Like, I don't see how people are in trades for hours and hours and watching it. Like, no. Actually, my average trade time is probably about 7 seconds or so. Like, the longer I'm in a trade, the more I'm like, all right now. Because one of the trades that I won earlier, I was in for 50 seconds, and that is super long for me. I'm like, because then I start questioning. I'm like, did you really analyze that Mm-mm. My stream popped up on your feed. Oh, nice, nice. Thank you, thank you. Love your journey, similar to mine, except I have a lot. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Bryce. For me, like, honestly, when I was first introduced to trading 10 years ago, I knew that this was going to be my ticket out of corporate America. Um, I've had different types of investments, different types of businesses and things like that. But it was like, at the end of the day, eventually you get tired of your lifestyle being based off of somebody else, whether it's somebody else telling you when and where you have to be at work, or someone else having to purchase from you. Like, to be a sales hustler, it's just, not to say that I don't want to hustle, but I don't want to have to hustle forever, you know? And I'm not really the type of person that likes to be on social media a lot. So it's like, this YouTube is about it. YouTube and Discord channels that I'm in is about it. Like, for my credit repair business, I didn't want to have to post every day. Like, it was just so much, right? So it's like trading, I don't have to worry about it. I can get on my charts for 2 hours, less than 2 hours, make money, and go live my life. And that's what I want to do. I'm older now. I have no desire to just be going like I used to be when I was younger. That part of my life is over with. I just want to relax. Period, trenches. Period. But yeah, so I thank you guys, all of you new people here. Hopefully you guys subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream, what little bit that you guys did catch. But yeah, I stream every single day. I usually start at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, but sometimes, like this morning, I am a little late. Okay, but typically from 9 a.m. to about 10:15 is when I stream. So hopefully you guys come back. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.